The time has arrived. The college football playoff is set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. And you can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in his
touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Humphrey. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught on the outside. It's Riley. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And if 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fielded at the 40. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a...
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they get him again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Madsen. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running back has it on the screen now. Fights through the tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's a costly mistake grabbing the jersey there. The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Gaines. Touchdown, Broncos, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried
worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting him off. He's got room to run. Again, ripping through the defense. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. To throw, it's Madsen. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Broncos have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not a abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Humphrey. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Pulls it in. It's Clark. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Broncos will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking deep to the right after all that. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphrey. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10 now.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hits the ground. It's Riley. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Broncos will have to kick this away. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback keeps the football. Muscles past the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
To throw, it's Madsen. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Takes the toss, testing the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Clark. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can... Not giving up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Punt formation to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Trying to convert with a sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jacobs. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. And is intercepted. He could go. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Madsen. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And they've got it.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Can he make it to the marker? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Broncos will line up here on first down and goal.
22, ready.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit.
That makes the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Boise State, 17.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick, but perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They continue to roll up the score. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. And so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time.
221 wing, 221 wing. Let's go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks free.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaking tackles and going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
On the run, it's Schemes. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Madsen. Pass not complete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Direct snap to the back. He gets loose. Solid run. Ball out across the 20 to 21. 2nd down after that previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boise State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves